You ever watch a man accidentally emotionally wife up a soy 6 bar girl and then apologize to her because he cheated? Yeah, that's what we're dealing with today. This poor bastard walked into Pattaya looking for a good time and somehow ended up in a one-sided psychological marriage operating under neon lights, loud EDM, and a buy one get one drink special. The man said, "There was this girl from Soy 6 that I was really close with." Brother, that sentence alone already tells me your wallet died a slow and painful death. Because in Pattaya, the moment you start using words like close with, special connection, and she's different, congratulations. Your brain is already halfway inside a fucking blender. And the best part? This man didn't get jealous because she was seeing other customers. No. He felt guilty because he got caught hanging out with another soy 6 bar girl. Let me repeat that for the degenerates in the back still recovering from last night's bar fines. The man entered a prostitution district, picked a girl out of a lineup, then accidentally started following imaginary relationship rules like he was in a suburban marriage counseling seminar. That's not tourism anymore. That's untreated emotional combat trauma. I'm Josh, and welcome to a Degenerate's Guide, Simp Hall of Shame. He cheated on his Soy 6 girlfriend. The series where we gather around the digital campfire to study the horrifying collapse of men who came to Pattaya for fun and left negotiating emotional treaties with women named Ploy after 6 chain towers and 3 consecutive bar fines. But before we begin today's psychological trauma crime scene investigation, if you enjoy these episodes, support the channel through Patreon, Buy Me a Coffee, PayPal, channel memberships, whatever keeps this drunken documentary commentary alive. Because YouTube already hates this kind of content more than a Soy 6 girl hates hearing, "Not tonight, honey." Now, grab a drink, secure your remaining dignity, and let's examine how one man accidentally turned Soy 6 into a toxic, monogamous relationship simulator.
One drunk man is more intelligent than 3 women with PhDs.
Thank you so much.
The delusion begins. The moment I read, "I went to her bar almost every day," I knew exactly where this story was heading. Straight into a fucking brick wall. Because, degenerates, the most expensive thing in Pattaya isn't a bar fine. It's routine. The first night is fun. The second night is familiar. The third night starts feeling comfortable. By week 2, you're checking if she's working like you're tracking flights at the damn fucking airport. This guy wasn't just visiting a bar anymore. He was punching a time clock. Same bar, same girl, same drinks, every fucking day. And that's where the infection starts, because every visit makes the fantasy feel more real. Soon, she's not that cute girl from Soy 6. Now she's my girl from Soy 6. And brother, those two things are separated by about 30 lady drinks and several catastrophic decisions. The funny part though, she never had to convince him of anything. His own brain did the heavy lifting. He built an entire relationship out of eye contact, chain beers, and professional customer service. That's like falling in love with your waitress because she remembers how you like your fucking eggs. But our hero wasn't done digging yet, because eventually he made the mistake that turned this from a normal Pattaya story into a Simp Hall of Shame masterpiece. He started talking to another girl, and somehow he convinced himself he was the one fucking cheating. The exclusivity fantasy. Now, at this point, our hero has already made a critical error. He's showing up every day. He's got a favorite girl. He's built a routine. He's emotionally invested. But here's where the story goes completely off the fucking rails. Because somewhere along the way, he stopped acting like a customer and started acting like a boyfriend. Not an actual boyfriend, but a Pattaya boyfriend, which is somehow even more fucking dangerous. You know the type. The guy who starts saying things like, "She's different. She really cares about me. We have a connection." Brother, you met her at work. You didn't discover her stranded on a desert island. You found her standing under a neon sign with 3 other girls trying to make rep. Let's calm the fuck down here. And look, I'm not saying she doesn't like him. She probably did. Most of these girls genuinely like plenty of customers. The same way your bartender likes good tippers. The same way your barber likes regular customers. And the same way a casino likes a guy who keeps showing up with a fresh paycheck. That doesn't make you soulmates. It just makes you profitable. But our boy wasn't thinking about any of that. Because once a man starts building fantasy relationship in his head, reality becomes optional. Suddenly, he's not judging the situation based on facts. He's judging it based on his fucking feelings. And the feelings are dangerous as hell in Pattaya. Because feelings will convince a man that a girl working 6 days a week in a prostitution district has somehow become his exclusive partner without either of them having that conversation. That's like walking into McDonald's 3 times a week and eventually believing you're co-owner of the fucking franchise. No paperwork, no contract, no discussions, just fucking confidence. The kind of confidence usually found right before horrible fucking disasters. And the disaster, it was incoming. Because eventually our hero did something absolutely unforgivable. Not in reality, but inside the imaginary relationship he created in his own fucking head. He talked to another fucking girl. And that's where this train wreck really leaves the goddamn station. Now, degenerates. Most Pattaya horror stories go one of 2 ways. The guy catches the girl with another customer. Or the guy discovers she's talking to 10 other men. That's the normal script. That's what we're used to seeing. But not our fucking hero here. No, this man looked at the situation and somehow found a completely new way to fucking lose. Because according to his post, she found out he had been spending time with another girl on Soy 6 and everything changed. Now, let's stop it right there because this is where I nearly spit out my drink. Not because she got upset. That part I understand. Maybe she liked him. Maybe she liked the money. Maybe she liked the attention. Maybe she just didn't like looking stupid in front of her stupid fucking friends. Who fucking knows? But that's not the funny part. The funny part is this man started feeling bad. Brother, you are on Soy 6, not in fucking couples therapy. You didn't get caught sleeping with your secretary. You got caught talking to another working girl in the exact same street you met the first working girl. This is like feeling guilty because your favorite waitress saw you eating at goddamn Applebee's. The level of emotional commitment required to reach this point is honestly impressive and fucking scary. This man wasn't operating on tourist logic anymore. He wasn't even operating on boyfriend logic. This man had somehow entered husband logic. The kind where you start explaining yourself, apologizing, trying to repair the damage, trying to win back trust. And trust on Soy 6? I've seen guys lose motorcycles, gold chains, entire pensions, and one particularly unfortunate bastard lose several homes. But this man lost the fucking plot. Completely. Because once you start apologizing for seeing another girl on Soy 6, you've crossed the fucking line. You're no longer participating in Pattaya's nightlife. You're role-playing a relationship. And the worst part, I genuinely think he believed he was doing the right thing, which somehow makes this story even fucking funnier and way more pathetic because, well, he was trying to save the relationship. The comment section was loading the fucking firing squad. The comment section execution. Now, if our hero thought the girl was upset, wait until he met Reddit because the comments didn't disagree with him. They dragged this poor bastard behind a motorbike all the way down Soy Pacao. And honestly, he earned it. Because by this point, the entire story sounded like a man who accidentally got emotionally drafted into a relationship that only existed in his own head. The comments were basically saying, brother, what the fuck are you actually doing? And that's the fucking question, right? Isn't it? What are you doing? You flew halfway around the world, landed in Pattaya, walked into one of the most famous adult playgrounds on earth, and somehow managed to create the exact relationship problems you could have had back home, and for free. That's fucking talent. That's Hall of Fame talent. Most tourists lose money. Some lose common sense. This guy lost the entire fucking plot. Imagine explaining this to your buddies back home. Yeah, guys, I met this soy 6 girl. Cool, right? Then she found out I was talking to this other soy 6 girl. Okay, and now she's upset, right? Okay, so I apologized. You what? Apologized for what? Violating the employee handbook? Breaching terms and conditions of the Gore Fund experience? Did HR get involved? Was there a disciplinary hearing? Did he have to sit through mandatory relationship sensitivity training? Brother, this isn't a marriage, it's a fucking bar. And let's be honest, the reason the story blew up is because every man reading it could see exactly where it was heading from the first sentence. The daily visits, the attachment, the fantasy, the guilt, the apology. It was like watching a drunk man walk towards a rake in slow motion. You know exactly what's about to happen. You can't stop it. And when it finally smacks him in the fucking face, all you can do is laugh. Because at the end of the day, this wasn't a story about a soy 6 girl. This was a story about a man who forgot where the fuck he was. And that's the mistake Pattaya punishes every single fucking time. The real lesson. Look, degenerates, laugh all you want. I sure as hell did. But this story is actually a perfect example of how guys get themselves into trouble in Pattaya. Not because they're stupid, but because they forget where they are. And that's it. That's the whole fucking lesson. This guy didn't get scammed. He didn't get robbed. Nobody stole his money. Nobody lied to him. He simply upgraded a business transaction into a relationship inside his own fucking head. And once you do that, you're fucked. Because every interaction now means something. Every text, every smile, every day off, every time she doesn't answer you for 3 hours. Now you're suddenly conducting a missing persons investigation. But brother, she's not missing. She's busy. And probably with another customer who she likes just as much as she likes you. You know, doing the exact same thing she was doing when she met you. The warning sign isn't when you start catching feelings. The warning sign is when you start creating rules. When you start thinking, I shouldn't talk to that other girl. I better not make her upset. I need to explain myself. Congratulations, you've officially left Pattaya. Physically, you're still here. Mentally, you've moved into a one-bedroom apartment with a woman you've known for 12 days, and if you're not careful, that's how you'll wake up 6 months later, sending Buffalo money and asking Reddit why your girlfriend suddenly needs a new motorcycle. So, here's the rule. Enjoy the company. Enjoy the nightlife. Have fun. Make memories. But never forget where you met her. Because the moment you start apologizing to a soy 6 girl for talking to another soy 6 girl, you're already halfway through writing your own Simp Hall of Shame episode. And trust me, the comments section is waiting. So, what did we learn today, degenerates? Well, our hero flew all the way to Pattaya, walked into Soy 6, found a girl he liked, started seeing her every day, built an entire relationship in his own fucking head, then felt guilty after talking to another girl on the exact same street. That level of self-inflicted damage deserves an academic study. And the funny part, I don't think this guy's a bad dude. I think he's exactly what Pattaya catches every year. A guy who came here looking for fun and accidentally caught feelings before his brain had time to catch up. Because Pattaya is a weird place. It'll give you just enough attention, affection, and fantasy to make you think you're special. Then one day, reality shows up with a steel chair and reminds you exactly where the fuck you are. And that's why the rule is simple. Have fun. Enjoy yourself. See who you want, but never start inventing relationship rules where none exist. The moment you start apologizing to a soy 6 girl because she found out you talked to another soy 6 girl, the battle is over and you fucking lost. And the comment section is just arriving to collect the body. If you've got your own Pattaya disaster stories, drop it in the comment. Maybe it'll end up in the next Simp Hall of Shame. And if you enjoy this episode, do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe, and share this with that one buddy who keeps saying the dumb shit. Bro, she's different. No, she's not fucking different. And neither was this one. Now, a huge thanks to everyone supporting the channel through Patreon, Buy Me a Coffee, PayPal, Cash App, channel memberships, all of you degenerates who keep this train wreck rolling. Your support helps keep these videos coming and keeps me digging through Reddit so you don't have to make these mistakes yourself. I'm Josh, And this was a degenerate's guide, Simp Hall of Shame. He cheated on his soy 6 girlfriend. Now, stay reckless, stay unapologetic, and I'll see you in the next mess. Cheers, you degenerates.
Let's go. Yeah, I bet on myself. Yeah, I bet on myself. I don't need you, I do it myself. Yeah, I bet on 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 myself.